Hey guys, so we're back out here in Bastrop. We're going to be starting this program back up again. We made the right decision yesterday to not have the drone fly with the wind conditions that we ran into. So I guess we just really need to get Laura here and set up on making sure that she's got the flight plan done and that we're going to be rocking and rolling today before any more of this wind kicks up.
My name is Robert Chrisman. I am the marketing manager and voice of the customer here at Microdrones. I've been land surveying for about 26 years. I was a customer of Microdrones for about 3 or so previous to coming on board. As a previous user, I've also got the unique perspective as a voice of the customer, so I'm able to bring my experience of using the equipment now internally into Microdrones and help elevate our capabilities of working with the customer because of my experiences.
I'm about to put the drone together, and since the wind is a little better today, hopefully we'll make up for that lost time yesterday. I checked the weather this morning and it looked like the wind was going to be about 15 miles per hour, which is right in that range that I'm comfortable with. So we're gonna try to get that done as quickly as possible. So I had about 3 flights planned. And so hopefully with the wind being a little better today, we'll do all 3. And I do usually break up those flights into 4 different sections just to switch out the batteries and make sure that everything is fully charged. I'll be using the terrain follow feature. There isn't much of a change, only about 11 meters, but just to account for the tree line, and I don't totally know what the height is of the bank on the other side, so we're just using the terrain feature just to be sure. Okay, so I just started the mission and it's going to fly over to that side and do its first alignment. In about 15 minutes, I'm going to take it out of its mission and then bring the drone back to switch out the battery. And it's doing its alignment now. All right, we just finished the first flight. We've got about a quarter of it done so far. The battery was getting a little low, so I did a manual alignment and then flew it back and I landed it. So now I'm going to switch out the batteries, start it up again, do another manual alignment, and then put it back into its mission. So we are currently doing our second flight, but the wind is starting to pick up. I'm going to continue with this flight, run the battery down, do the alignment, and then bring it back. We are just gonna wait and see if we can do another flight today, but with that wind picking up like it was yesterday, I'm not too sure. I think we're gonna have to pack up for the day. It's getting a little too windy.
Yeah, I think the conditions are definitely working against us, but I think we're still in a good spot. Like, I think what we collected today will look good. So I guess we're gonna head back to the office next, you think?
Yeah, we'll start processing the data and fill in Aaron on what's going on. So I have the TO4 file from the base station and the TO4 file from the drone already on my computer, and I have the flight data from the drone as well. So I'm going to start doing the trajectory processing and then the georeferencing. So in the trajectory processing step, I'm able to add both flights at the same time, and then I'll tie them in at the same time with the TO4 file from the base. So I already downloaded the first flight and paid those tokens, and so now I'm going to download the second flight. So when it's finished downloading, it produces a report just about the accuracy of the data and the satellites it was recording, and then it'll show me where the drone was and where it took its pictures. Now that the trajectory processing is finished, then I move on to the georeferencing. And I'm just setting the coordinate system. All right, that's finished processing, so I will download the results and then pay these tokens as well. All right, so I imported about 20 projection files. This is what we were able to do today. It's about half of the total mission. And so from this point, I will classify the different regions. So it will filter out most of the trees and the grass, but from then I will manually go in and filter out all of the things we don't want, just so we can get the true ground and then make a surface and contours out of that. So even though it was windy, it didn't affect the drone and the accuracy of the data.
Hey, Laura.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you doing?
Good.
Cool, so how's everything going since we left the field today?
I got the flights processed and into TBC, so we have a couple different layers. I got it classified, and I can remove the high vegetation so you can see the ground.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, looks like we should be able to pick back up tomorrow and knock this thing out.
Yep, I think so.
Okay, cool. We'll see you bright and early in the morning.
Sounds good.
Cool.